Hi folks, this is Pete from Ashton's Cars, and today we're looking around a 2006 Beetle. It's the 1.4 Luna model. 1.4 litre being the smallest engine they put in the new Beetle, the Volkswagen Beetle, as it was in 2006. This particular one has done 110,000 miles. It is a convertible, and it's a manual convertible, so the roof on this one is manually operated, and I'll show you how that works in just a minute. It's very easy to do. Nice straightforward convertible if you're looking for something with 4 seats. As I say, manual roof, which means less to go wrong. Plenty of space inside as well for 4 people, and you don't get that in a lot of convertibles. Most of them are really 2+2s, but the Beetle is a proper 4-seater, and it even has a decent sized boot on it, so quite a practical car really. Low running costs as well with that 1.4 engine. They're very good on fuel. And surprisingly good to drive as well. I mean, it's not a racing car, but it does pop along quite nicely, and I like it in this colour. I think it looks quite retro and cool. It's got the wheels. They're original wheels, but they've been done in grey by the previous owner. I think that suits the car though really well. Just to show you the highlights outside, I mean the hood, it's in excellent condition on this car, considering the age of it. It's in good nick. This is a proper glass screen as well, with a heated screen in it. The whole thing is very, very pleasing to the eye. There is a tiny little bit of a graze that's kind of been, I think, blown in by the previous owner by here. That's not original paint there, you can tell. It's got a slightly more matted feel than the rest of the paint on the car, but it doesn't really stand out. The car is in good condition overall. I think it does look quite modern still as well. They're kind of a timeless design, I know, the Beetle, but I think this colour does help give it a sort of real timeless appeal. You'd not think that this is a 15-year-old car. It's done 110,000 miles. That's by no means high for the age of it. As I say, it's 15 years old. Very, very good condition throughout. So I guess that's enough of the outside for a second. Let's have a look inside. Let me show you how the roof works. I'm going to try and take the roof down while holding this phone, so let's give that a go. So it's a manual roof. You press that, pull that down, and give it a little twist. The windows, as you might have heard, they drop down about 1 inch, and then I can just literally push this backwards. I'm going to do this from outside because it'd be easier. But hold on to this bit, pull it back like so, and then push it down until it clicks. That's it. Just put that down for 1 second. Needed a bit of a shove, but there we go, it's down. It is, I probably made it look more difficult than it actually is by there, but it is quite a straightforward thing to do. It's got a Tonneau cover that goes over the top of that roof as well in the boot at the moment. Let's pull that out for you just to show you. So got this Tonneau cover here, and rather than bore you for a second, I'm going to just come back to you in 2 seconds once it's on. So there you go, I've put the roof down, I've put the Tonneau cover on. That's really easy to do. It just slides on, and there's 2 plastic clips, one there, one the other side. They basically hold it in place. It looks good, it just finishes the car off. You can use that roof down without putting the Tonneau cover off, but it does look really cool like that. Gives it a nice slick look on the back. So again, we're back outside, but look at it now. Look at the lines of this car. Classic Beetle lines with that Tonneau cover in place and that roof down. It's a really smart looking thing, this. It's really quite pretty. Really quite pretty indeed. So let's have a quick look inside the car now as we've got the roof down on it. So that roof is quite easy to put down. Obviously I did have a phone in my hand while we were doing it, probably didn't help things, but it's pretty simple to use. It's quite light and easy to do, but just one person job really. So back in the car now, and we can see lovely dashboard on these. If you've never been in a Beetle before, they come with these color coded panels on the doors, which look cool. You've got a nice straightforward dashboard. It's based on a Golf, the car is, so a lot of the controls are familiar with you. If you've come out of a Golf, they're very similar to the controls that you get in a Golf. Nice simple dashboard, in keeping with the retro image. You just got this big speedo, but it has got a rev counter and a fuel gauge built into it. And of course, no Beetle would be complete without the vase with some flowers in it. So that's included. We have got as well air conditioning in this model. Very interestingly, you don't tend to get aircon in a lot of Beetles. I have got another one on site at the moment, just over there behind the Audi. That has not got aircon, but has got an electric roof, strangely enough. So they come with quite unusual specifications, these cars. But getting in behind the wheel of this one, you can see it's a nice layout. I'm going to start it up for you now, just so you can hear the engine on it. Ignore any flashing if it looks like it's flashing on your video. That's actually the recording equipment, not the car. Let's start it up for a nice even idle, and you can see the mileage on the car is 110,448 miles at present. I'll give it a very quick rev for you. It sounds vaguely sporty, in fact, when I give it a rev. It's a nice smooth idler on the car. No warning lights showing on the dashboard. That's exactly what we're looking for in a car this age, is just a nice smooth, clean idle. You don't want to have something that's lumpy, because sometimes the Beetles do suffer with that. This one's pretty much perfect. So hopefully going to make someone a very, very nice car. Very practical first car, or maybe just something for a bit of fun on the weekends, because you can put this top down on a nice day and you do feel $1 million driving around in this car. I'm just going to turn it off for a second again, and we'll just continue to show you outside of the vehicle. I'll just quickly show you the back seats as well. And usually for a convertible, the Beetle has got proper back seats. Okay, it's not the biggest car in the world, but there's enough room in there for 2 adults on shorter journeys, and certainly you'd be happy enough with your kids in there on much longer journeys. It's got plenty of knee room, and because of the way the Beetle's roofline is, it's got plenty of headroom too. So it's one of the roomier convertibles around. It's got a decent boot on it, and it's got those classic lines that you really can't beat. I mean, there's nothing else looks like a Beetle. It's a very distinctive car. It's got its own appeal, hasn't it? And the good thing was these Volkswagen did a great job of these new Beetles when they came out, because they're based on a Volkswagen Golf, and there's literally nothing more reliable in the world than a Volkswagen Golf. So this is a nice, practical, easy car to live with. So I hope it's been of interest to you, and please feel free to give me a call. My number's 07932 873 646. This Beetle is available with national delivery on it, and it's going to come with a 3-month parts and labour guarantee. We're happy to take your old car in part exchange, and please, while you're here, please give us a like, a share, subscribe to our channel for more features and reviews like this, and we hope to see you very, very soon. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.